YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to the make-believe Star Wars universe of... Oh, my microphone was sitting too far back. There, that's probably better. Of Patchy Ostraca, where we're going to be playing through his Jedi journey here on Knights of the Old Republic 2. This is right where we left off last time. Quick announcement. Like a million of you told me to go get the Sith Lords Remastered mod, and I did, and I played back to the exact same point where I left off last time. So I do have the Remastered Content mod, or whatever, it's Lost Content mod, whatever you all called it. So yeah, I've got that. So anyway, let's see. We were with the droid. We need to repair the console. So, and I will tell you all which ones I'm selecting, because some of you did mention, hey, when you're doing this, I can't always read the little words, so, you know, let people talk and make sure and tell us what you're selecting. So that's good feedback. I'm not used to playing an RPG game, so I'll take that. So we've repaired the console. We're going to access emergency control commands, and now we're going to use our repair skill to run a diagnostic. So option 1. It says, all emergency subsystems rerouted to the fuel depot terminal. Success. Access to Peragus' emergency subsystems has been routed to a fuel depot computer terminal, and it's been burned out with a mining laser. So the damage cannot be repaired. You'll need to find the fuel depot terminal. Check the status of the emergency subsystem. I think we already did that. We can blast open the door to the hangar. We can try that with 1 spike. We have 3. Or we can open the blast door to the fuel depot. Let's try number 2 to open the blast door to the fuel depot. So that we have accomplished. Let's return to main functions. Let's access the camera controls. Look at hangar 25. Nothing there. Main cargo hold. We've already been there. Cargo room we've seen. Decontamination area. Looks rather radioactive. Let's see. Return back. Let's see if we can check the comm systems again. And we'll use the repair skill to run a diagnostic. Signal unit destroyed. So return to main functions, access hangar bay layout. Let's try that. Success. So we've gotten the map of the hangar bay. Return to main functions. Let's look at the hangar logs and run through these. So we're going to access docking and takeoff procedures. So it says all incoming freighters are given the orbital drift charts for the asteroids around Peragus. So we're going to transmit the orbital drift charts to the Ebon Hawk. It says Ebon Hawk navicomputer locked. Well, we're going to download them into our droid, which was option 1. Now let's access the hangar logs. We're going to do the contraband log there, number 2.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Did that. Alright, number 3.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
The only thing that's full of gas is his colon. You left yourself wide open for that one, dork. Alright, we're going to do number 4, access the navicomputer lock.
Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Leave him alone. He's been to the casino and several brothels. I mean, he wants his privacy. Alright, so think we did the access to the comm systems. Yeah, we did everything here, so we're going to log out. We got some journal entry updates. Let's check it out real quick. Rescue Patchy Ostraca. You have discovered that emergency subsystems in Peragus have been rerouted to a terminal in the fuel depot. You will need to make your way there in order to access the subsystems. T3 has found the Ebonhawk in the hangar bay, so we're good there. Galactic history, been out of touch with the galactic events. So nothing else really got updated, just that one. So let's escape out of there and head over to the fuel depot. And, Peragus is pretty awful, honestly. If you all have never seen this game before, don't judge it by this first level. Keep watching the playthrough. The other levels get much more interesting. So, yeah, just be patient. Let's go ahead and run some attacks. Actually, those guys are kind of close together. Let's pitch this sonic detonator over there. Or never mind, we already took care of him. Forget that. These guys are weak sauce. Some of you wanted me to up the difficulty. I'll do that here in a little bit. Not right this moment because this droid sucks. But I'll turn up the difficulty with my character. If we just keep raffle stomping everybody, I'll keep an eye on it, and we will turn up the difficulty because some people are saying that it's way too easy when you go on like the weapon master route or whatever. So, like I said, if we just keep on raffle stomping, I'll take note of it and take care of it. Get him! I'm not a big fan of these ranged fights. I really like getting up in people's face with the melee weapons. That's my favorite. Really? Security failure? Oh, there we go. We got it a second time. Alright, good. Got some credits, med pack, sonic grenade. Good deal. Nothing else in here, it doesn't look like, so let's just head through. This should be the turbo lift. Down to the fuel depot. Alright, so here we are in the fuel depot. T3, looks like we got some force fields up. I know we can't get through here, but I'm just going to show you all. It says the containment field blocks access to the fuel lines. There seems to be no way to open it. So there's a computer terminal there, and we are blocked in from this direction, so we'll just have to go back over to the computer terminal. See what we can do, see if we can get old Peragus off of the command level. Gonna access the remote cameras, fuel line sensors. Hey, look, there's some stuff down there on the ground next to that mine. It says since no ships are currently docked, it is sealed. So the fuel line's sealed because no ships are there. Let's check the maintenance level. That's where we went earlier to recover the little parts we needed. The entrance to the droid area is all blocked off by force fields. It says there's no way to shut down the field that you can see from this terminal. It means anyone inside the facility effectively cut off from the hangar bay. So we've seen all the cameras. Let's go back to the main function. We're going to call up the system log. Within the past day, a series of explosions has enacted emergency lockdown. Someone has sliced into the fuel depot computers and created a phantom fuel leak, sealing off the area with force fields to contain the blast. So the force fields are because they've tricked the system. Let's call up emergency system schematics. Denied. Open the hatch on the administration level, which we did. Return to the main functions. And I think that's it. We've done everything we can do here. Row. Got a little cutscene here. Zap. So T3 gets zapped by someone. No doubt the person trying to keep us from escaping Peragus.
So is that stupid droid of yours going to come through or not?
That's a fair question. I'm going to say give him a little more time.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my...
I can put you back in the cell.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it, but it's strange. He didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
Turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Well, Patchy's obviously an idiot, pal. You must not know me. Alright, it says maybe, but it's the only way out, and it's better to risk my life than yours. Oh, I'm such a Jedi. Or, here we go. A Jedi's life is sacrificed. Besides, someone's got to save our skin. Let's say that one.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both.
Both,
right,
buddy.
I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard.
I'll play hero all I want.
I don't care what happens to you or anything.
Oh, he's falling in love with this. Ew, come on, Atten.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Alright, so we've got the comm link. Party members can use it to contact us. So we are good. Got us a comm link. And we are going to head naked to the Peragus fuel depot. Well, not naked. Nearly naked. We're like a nearly naked warrior. Kind of like from Rome 2.
Emergency lockdown is
Well, okay, never mind. That's not the way we're going. Is the turbo lift up here? I can't remember where the heck it is. It's somewhere over here. We'll find it. I always get confused on this part, exactly where I'm supposed to go next. Hey, sweet. Damaged mining droid. Let's try and examine it. Failure, repair, success. Sweet. Disable the droid and allow you to buy. There we go. So we got some components. Not worth a whole lot. Obviously, I went the wrong way. Well, all we could get was some components because we don't have any. We don't have any repair skills with this particular character. Now later on, we'll have people in our party, and we can try and choose people strategically to help us with stuff like that if we want. Did we update our journal, really? Rescue T3, so we lost contact with him, and then recover the Ebb and Hop. So he opened up a route from the administration level. Let's just look on the old map here, and it should tell us. Morgue. Lab station. Okay, so let's see what this is. Prison. We can't go that way because that one was locked down. Man, I don't remember which way I'm going. Let's close this. I always get confused at the startup of this. It's not over here. Good. Just double checking. Some of you are probably screaming out like, "Air, I know where it's at." Yes, you probably do. Maybe it's back over here. Must be, because it's not anywhere in there, I don't think. Okay, footlockers, we've been through here, cleared this place out. Stuck on an invisible barrier of some sort there. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Going down to the mining tunnels. Maybe some of that radiation in there can, you know, keep my skin young and glowing. Alright. Yes, for a minute I thought you and Cray were okay, no, barely. There's a lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Peragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Alright, I'm gonna say I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, signal me.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Thanks, Atten. You're such my friend now. Alright. Plasteel cylinder. I think we finally got some clothes! Holy crap. We are in business.
Find emergency supplies? About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. Look, there may be some
I can leave the clothes off, Atten, if you'd prefer.
The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them. Yeah, it's like a military.
Oh, I asked him, I said there's an energy shield.
Protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Sounds useful. Alright,
Just equip it on your wrist.
alright. I'm gonna say understood. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Well, they're gonna need more than that. I'm gonna say I can handle it. Just guide me out of here.
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Alright. So he says there's a terminal where we can potentially disarm or deactivate some of the mining droids. Let's see. I'm gonna put this Peragus mining shield up here. Is there some reason why? There we go. I got the mining shield. We're gonna use this safety harness because it helps us with demolitions. And we got Terrace survival gloves. Or detonator glove. We're going to use these right now because we'll probably run into some mines down here. And we got the miner uniform, which just gives us a defense bonus +1, and it's going to make us look stupid. Alright. Yeah, we'll get cooler outfits later on that do lots better stuff too. Let's go ahead and try the difficulty setting and see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and, just in case, we're going to save the game here. I'm going to call it YouTube 2. Okay, we got it saved, and then let's go into the settings. Is it gameplay? Yeah, there we go. Well, it's on normal already, but we'll try it on difficult and see what happens. Alright. Close. Give ourselves a little more challenge from the mining bots, but if we just start getting completely trashed, then we'll do something about it. I don't want to use all my repair parts, so I'm just going to leave this droid alone. It's not that important. Plus, my character's not any good at, like, computer stuff. Oh, look, here's some mines over here. Let's see if we can,
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier. Those mining
I said, why are there so many charges? Sorry.
models are designed to arm and set sonic charges for mining. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miners. And you. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charges as projectiles.
Alright, I'm going to say understood. Peragus out. Alright, we're going to see... Do I not have any options with the mines? I can't do anything with the mines at this point. What the crap? Okay, so rescue T3. Got that one. Let's go back. Let's go to our skills page here. Should be around here somewhere. Patchy Spartan. Here it is. Computer use demolitions. Rank 0. Yeah, because we don't have a base rank, we don't have any demolition skills, which is our problem. So even with the gloves on, we don't get a bonus with them because we don't have a base skill, and that's why I can't touch the mine. So we'll just have to avoid them. Which kind of stinks. I like picking them up so that you can reuse them later. Even though they're just a minor sonic mine, it's nothing big. But if we level up and get the opportunity, I'll put 1 point in demolitions just so I can do something about the mines. Okay, we got some enemies over here. We're gonna give this guy the flurry. Yeah, they're still not going to be real hard to kill, it looks like, but they're landing a little more damage on me, it would appear. But I mean, with our skill here being as high as it is to start with on melee, we're doing pretty good. So yeah, I'll leave it on the difficult setting here, at least for now. I mean, unless we just really get ourselves in a bad pickle or something. Alright, taking out mining droids. Not too bad so far. Yeah, this flurry with the melee skills is pretty sweet. Oh, the stupid maintenance droid. I forgot about those. They are so dang annoying. Let's target the maintenance droid. It's gonna blow up on us too, I think. What a nuisance. Die, you piece of crap. There we go. I need to get the force ability, like the disabled droid force ability. It's a good way to handle those maintenance droids. Alright, so we managed to take out all the droids. Got an energy shield, med pack, credits, Peragus mining shield. Oh yeah, we got those mining shields. We ought to use those. Might as well. So let's make sure we picked up everything here. Credits, advanced mining laser. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go in here and set up a secondary weapon with the advanced mining laser so that we can switch configurations to shoot the maintenance droids. Anything over here? Nope, we're good. Let's just head on out of here.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones.
Cooked
you can find
skin.
a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Alright, understood. Patchy out. Alright. Some cooked skin would taste pretty good right now. Let's see, the Peragus mining shield. we will use it, and we're going to have to hurry on through here. Alright, made it through. Yeah, we still can't do anything to the mines. I would like to collect them, but as soon as I get a chance to try and get some demolition skill when we level up, I will attempt to take care of it. Got a bunch of droids over here. Alright, yeah, we just leveled up too, so let's go in here and take care of the level up. Skills, we're going to put 1 in demolitions. And so now we have a base skill in demolitions. That means the gloves can actually help us. Let's check out our feats. We can't do like Master Flurry or anything else like that yet. We've already done improved melee. There's no sense in doing the lightsaber or anything yet. We could do toughness, which is going to give us more hit points at each level, I think. Conditioning, +1 bonus to all saving throws. I don't think that's going to help. I don't think Gearhead's going to help. Empathy does give us extra points to persuade, awareness, and treat injury, which wouldn't hurt as the main character because we have to do a lot of persuasion. Let's do that. Let's try it. Since there's nothing else good to unlock right now. And we're going to say okay. Powers. This is where I'm going to go for Disabled Droid. Which, stun droid, wound. Okay, yeah, we're going to go with Stun Droid. It's a light side power anyway, so there we go. Okay, and we're going to accept. So we are moving slightly towards the light side here. You start out completely neutral. Okay, we've got our mining shield on, so it could be helping us. Let's go ahead and start taking these guys out. Oh yeah! Get these guys the flurry! Alright, here, I'm going to actually switch weapons. Let's do the rapid shot here. There we go. I'm going to switch weapons back again. Get back over here and take this guy out. I wonder if there's like a quick switch for that. Switch weapons, H. Okay, good to know.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it.
Will
I'm
do.
picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Aye, aye, Atten. Aye, aye. Alright, so I'm going to say understood. Patchy out. I don't have time for any other questions. Patchy needs no questions. Okay, let's go see if we can collect a few of these mines real quick. They can be handy, just like I said, used later on. Busting open doors. Stuff like that. Targeting scope, huh? Yeah, let's see what we can do about these mines. Good. Let's try and recover it, see if we get exploded or not. Yep, so recovery looks like it's not quite possible. I'll try it one more time. Okay, yep, alright, no more trying to recover them, I'll just try and disable them. I was hoping we'd be able to collect them, but without any skill at recovering, we're gonna be out of luck. Alright, so yeah, we'll just disable mines here. There we go. At least we can disable them now and get them out of our way. Usually better when you can collect them, but later on we'll have more characters in our party that'll help us out with this. I'm gonna pop this mining shield on here in a second because he seems to think we're gonna run into a lot of trouble. Oh, I forgot to use speed too. It's always handy in combat. Let's go ahead and do burst of speed. There we go. That way we get more attacks per round. Oh, I used the burst of speed again. My bad. So that droid got wiped out. Oh, getting the screen smear because of the speed boost. It's okay. Go get him, Patchy. Destroyed. Yeah, I don't like putting computer skill and repair and all that stuff on my main character, really. Mainly just because you can get your party characters good at that, and like others pointed out, like it tends to... I'm gonna have to bash this open, which kind of sucks, but the plasma torch would really be better for this. Way to bash, dork. Alright, let's throw the plasma torch on here real quick. Alright, plasma torch, definitely the way to go. Got a security tunneler too, not that it's going to do us any good because we have no security skill. Let's get the vibro cutter out here. And get back out here. Central controller. Call up the droid command functions. Okay, so our computer use. Haha, -1. That's hilarious. So we're not going to be able to accomplish any of this. Plus, we don't have enough computer spikes. So we're going to just check the droid schematics. It's hard separating circuit and connecting feed. You close the schematics. Return to mining command. Return to functions. Call up, or let's do 2. Access fuel containment functions. Shut down containment fields. Return to main functions. Access all camera functions. Emergency hatch to administration level. Okay. Nothing going on there. Or did I do fuel depot? Nope, so there's the fuel depot. Number 3, unidentified holocord camera, work claim 1234. Playback initiated.
Here. What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
Dang
Thought all
straight,
the Jedi
Jimbo.
were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still alive.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
I have.
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Oh, that Corda. Let's return to the main functions, access camera functions. Okay, now we've already done all that, so let's log out. So we opened those containment things, and now the droids is going to be... Or I've already still got my speed. Yeah, so we're good. That little up arrow on my portrait down there says that the Jedi speed is still in effect. And let's put it to use here. Take out more of these mining droids. There's another one back here. Whoa, flamethrower! Good thing we had the mining shield on. Alright, so... There's going to be more droids to destroy, but I want to pick up the stuff off of these guys' remains, take these sonic detonators. Oh, there's a corpse back here. Nothing like looting a little corpse here. Sweet. Let's go ahead and do the speed again. I could use the force ability to stun the droids, but I'm just going to stick with using it for speed right now, because it just gets my character more attacks. If I feel like we really need to use the stun droid, I will, like maybe on one of those maintenance droids or something like that. It'd be an effective target. But yeah, so we do have some force powers, obviously. Got a bunch of mining droids over here. Did a normal attack there by accident. It's all good. We'll flurry him up here. Let's do speed again. Alright. So we took out all these droids. Let's see what we get from the remains. Good, good. Just picking up some components, other junk that could eventually become useful. Components can be helpful when you're at a workbench. I want to make sure we kill everything down here because I want the experience points and all the other drops and stuff that they're going to give me. Alright, yeah, we are still absolutely wrecking the droids, even with the difficulty turned up. So I think this is a good suggestion if I ever suggested it.
Picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
What kind of readings?
Containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I
I
have?
may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Hey, I'm Patchy, I'm always real hot, all the time. Oh yeah! How'd you like that, Atten? Oh jeez. I'm gonna switch weapons here in a second too, so we can hit that maintenance droid. Let's disable this little mine first. Okay, power blast him. Oh yeah! Good old power blast. There's not any other kind of blast as far as I'm concerned. Let's do the Jedi speed. Nope, and then we'll do some flurry attacks, of course. Yeah, you don't really have to be in a hurry to get out of there. I think the game's just trying to make it seem more dramatic. As far as I understand it, there's no like real time limit that you're held to here. Whoa, flamethrower! Oh, that's a stupid maintenance droid. There we go. Took him out. Let's waste the rest of these barbaric droids. There we go. Yeah, this room had some action going on. Get the sonic detonators. There's some remains here and a corpse. Agrinium grip, so we can upgrade some of our stuff with that later. Got another energy shield. Let's go ahead and drop another mining shield up on us. Just why not? Just for the sake of. Let's disable this mine and see if we can get into that plasteel cylinder back there. Looks like we have to use a mine because the whole thing is damaged. Skill too low. What a bunch of horse crap. Why do I have to use a mine? How come I can't just beat the crap out of it? That's a freaking load. Okay, is this the turbo lift? Okay, that's how we get to the fuel depot. Let me just make sure that I'm ready to leave here. I'm not real happy about not being able to get into that plasteel cylinder. I'm sure there's nothing in there that's like particularly wonderful, but not real thrilled about that. Skill. What is this crap? Alright, let's switch weapons. Let's get the plasma torch back out, close this, swap over again, bash this door in. Let's see what's through here. Anything? Broken droid? Not too exciting. But hey, we'll take all the free crap we can get. We can break it down to components and stuff later on. Disable the mine. Disable this mine. We should be getting experience, I think, from disabling the mines and stuff. So hopefully we'll level up again and we can put one more point in demolitions. Found an old corpsey back here. Cardio regulator, basic ionite edge. The ionite edge, if we could upgrade our vibro cutter, it would give us an extra bonus versus droids, which at this point of the game would not be bad. Okay, let's see. So we found a ton of crap in there, actually. That was pretty useful. Glad we went back for that. Let's just check out the old map real quick and make sure we didn't miss anything glaring. Looks like we've explored the whole level. So we can go ahead and get out of here. Let's save our game just to be safe. Call it YouTube 3. Okay, close. We'll save at different points each time just to make sure that we don't get screwed over by like glitches or wrong decisions or something else like that. Alright. So old Corda's trying to sell me to the exchange. Wish I could meet this galactic yokel and pay him back for that treachery. Oh yeah! Dramatic entry. It's the only way Patchy enters anything. Got corpsey on the floor over here. That would be the maintenance officer. And here's where it gets annoying.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
Well, you can be of assistance if droids have a groin and start kicking yourself in it repeatedly. Why is that not an option? Alright, so let's ask him, how do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Well, that doesn't sound a little bit, creepy. Also, sounds like you're responsible. So, incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Really? Drugged me? Drugged? What do you mean, drugged? Man, I really want to kick this guy in the droid crotch.
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Well, this guy isn't self-incriminating. Locked?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Your brainulator seems to be malfunctioning, you moron. Alright, fine. What happened next?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what had attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty? Oh, this guy's so incriminating.
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master.
Oh, that makes sense.
It would pain me to see you damaged in any way.
Oh.
That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
Sure it did. And then the Ebon Hawk came here.
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
Oh, this guy's terrible. How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness? What are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough, what do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Oh, that's convenient. Are there any left alive?
Answer. I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Oh, that's convenient. Then I need to get in there to rescue them.
It is unlikely any miners remain alive. As I said, the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay. There is no escape.
Can we try to contact them using a comlink?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents had occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
Satisfaction?
Rapid retraction. Why, yes, satisfaction in knowing their fate, Master. It would be unfortunate if they had been slaughtered, but there would be a calm, comforting certainty that there is nothing we can do to escape until a ship arrives.
Oh, this guy. We don't know what happened to them, so we need to find out, moron.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Alright, well, it says the miners could be hurt and in danger. We need to make sure they're alright.
Warning. Master, continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
Finally, we agree. This conversation's pointless. Alright, says I'm going to find those miners, and you're going to help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock, moron?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed music. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice printed. Alright, so we're going to say, but you do know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Alright. Leave condescending out of your speech, conditionals from now on, or else. Then how can I bypass the voice print? Okay.
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'm sick of talking to this guy. Can't take much more of that. Golly, I want to kick him. Stupid, dumb, crotch, idiot robot. Alright. Let's take care of some business over here. We're gonna get these components. Just scavenge all these droids up here. Got a plasteel cylinder. Data pad, sonic imprint sensor, and we got the sonic imprint sensor. Let's get this. It says, with the protocol droid's help, I've finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them into the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using this ability to record playback and voices. So we have a sonic imprint sensor. If we go to our journal, it says, with the sonic imprint sensor, you might be able to record pieces of the maintenance officer's voice from holologs and use them to open up the airlock door. So that's what we need to work on. The HK droid and Peragus droid maintenance told you the force field of the hangar bay is impossible to open. You can only access with codes to open it. As the administration officer, but he's trapped in the dormitory level on the other side of the facility, so we need to try and space lock over to the dormitory. And it says the HK unit you encountered in the fuel depot suggested you were incapacitated and taken off the Harbinger on a freighter called the Ebon Hawk. Apparently the Ebon Hawk had been picked up by the Harbinger, and we need to kind of figure out what else happened. So that's all the updates for now. I'm going to keep saving this every now and then just to, well, I mean, we don't need to save just yet. We'll be alright. So let's go ahead and use the workbench. We're going to use it to upgrade items. Well, we don't have anything to upgrade this, and apparently my vibro cutter is not upgradable. Let's go to melee. Let's close here, actually. Yeah, apparently my thing is not upgradable. That one says not upgradable. This one does not. So how come that doesn't make any sense? I should be able to upgrade it. Use the workbench to upgrade. Oh, melee? Really? That's odd. It doesn't say it's not upgradable, but it won't let me upgrade it. Well, let's use the workbench to create or break down items, and let's go to melee. Nothing we can do here either. We can't like make a vibroblade or anything. Current skill -1. Repair. Well, crap. If we had a repair skill, we could make us a longsword here and start upgrading it. But since we do not have that skill, there is nothing that we can do. So it looks like we are just kind of stuck where we're at. We could do a biorestorative underlay, though. It only costs 2 components. Let's create that, and there's no overlays that we can make. Let's close. I probably could have just gone back. Let's use this to upgrade items. Now we can upgrade the miner's uniform with an underlay, which kind of gives us hit points back. We'll assemble that. So at least we did something of value at the workstation there. So we have this. Let's see. Oh, got some droids here. Let's do the speed. You gonna do the speed? Thank you. We just got poisoned. Sweet. And we leveled up. I'm gonna go attack this goon here. Give it to him. We are getting pretty darn dead here with the poisoning, so we need to get back to safety for... Oh, yeah, this is going to be bad. Let's go in here and level up. That might give me my hit points back. Let's see. So level up, attributes. I'm going to save my game while I'm in here, too. So we can gain attributes here. Thinking we'll put the first one in strength, and we'll kind of alternate down to dexterity, constitution, some of the others as we get a chance. So, okay. Skills. Man, I really just probably need treat injury more than anything else, but I'm going to put one repair skill. Should I do that now? Because I'm going to have a party later on, and I'll be able to get myself more items, and it's not like a big deal right now, so I want to focus my skills here. Let's do one more to treat injury. We have access to another force power too. We can get heal now, which is... Or no, that's burst of speed. We cannot get heal yet, unfortunately, so we already have burst of speed. Force valor. Affect mind. Enables persuasive use of the force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversations as appropriate. I'm going to grab that one, actually. That could be handy. I don't think there's anything else. Well, I mean, we could get a force push. I mean, I don't know that that's, like, super necessary right now. What is this one? Mind trick? No, we don't need that. Let's do... Yeah, let's do the, No, it wasn't force valor. Was it this one? Affect mind. Yeah, let's... Yeah, we'll do affect mind. Okay. Accept. Yeah, we got all our hit points back. I'm gonna run in the energy shield on ourselves too, so that it'll protect us from the shots on that droid. We are still poisoned, which I think will eventually run out. Or if I have an antidote or something, we can take care of it there. Okay, yeah, the poison's gone now, so we're good. Droid stabilization, subroutine. Okay, nothing else out here. The biorestorative underlay will help us recover our hit points quicker without having to use up all of our med packs and stuff, which is always nice. Okay, let's see. Got some big droids coming out of here now. Let's go ahead and give these guys some flurry. With my shield on, their laser attacks won't do them much good. Let's do the force speed. There we go. Took out the Mark II mining droids. Let's see if we can get this door open real quick. Switch to the plasma cutter. There we go. Gonna attack this droid standing right here. Missed him. How do you miss him? He's standing right in front of you, clown. Maintenance droid. Let's use the stun droid on it. It didn't work. Oh well. Still just gonna take out this maintenance droid. Actually, I can't reach. There we go. That took out the other robot. That stun droid used up all of our force points. So obviously our character's not real adept with the force yet, and then he's also of the class that gets the least amount of force points. He just gets more physical attributes so that he's better at beating people's face in. So we are not necessarily focused on being force adept. Okay, yeah, the floating mines, let's just leave those alone for now. We can, let's go into the weapons screen here, replace this with a heavy mining laser. Sure. Sweet. Swap over that one, it looks kind of big. Don't want the floating mines to come and get me. Nice. Okay, power blast. There we go. I think there's another one in here. Yep. Get him. Sweet. This heavy mining laser. Keep that thing handy. So that's the airlock, but we can't get through it because remember it's sealed by the voice print ID. Let's just keep looking around. There's a maintenance station. Perhaps we can get some stuff out of it. A plasteel cylinder as well, but we're going to have to bash it open, unfortunately. Dadgummit, I wish we had like 3 weapons things so that I could not have to put up the plasma torch and then switch to the laser all the time. Once we have someone in our group who has a security skill, though, we won't have to worry about doing this. Oh my gosh, you bashed like a weakling. There we go. Get the broken item reflex package. Let's see if we can use that, by the way. So we've got the reflex package. Saves reflex, that's good. No, quit trying to bash it, you dumbus. Alright, let's get in here. Access maintenance logs. The sonic imprint sensor.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Okay, we're gonna do number 2, the Ebon Hawk droids.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebon Hawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so there's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off.
Alright, number 3, the Jedi.
Speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay, I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master is the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. That can't be good. Everyone knows that all the Jedi who followed Revan fell to the dark side.
What do you know? Alright, let's look about the exchange bounty.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Corda. Corda said the exchange is
That's
offering
because he has
huge
lice.
Jedi Knights, and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick, but I don't think Corda and his men are going to give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Corda wouldn't...
Yeah, not to worry. Corda's not going to do anything. Moron. Alright, number 5, sonic imprint sensor update.
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulary subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens.
This guy's a moron. So we're going to do number 6, which basically it means we can use that sonic sensor we got to access this log, where maybe we can get some piece of his voice to get the code.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebon Hawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, and I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Aren't you a genius? Alright, number 7, access the log for the dormitory or security problems.
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think
now you're thinking.
Right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Okay, let's return to the main functions. We're going to access the subroutines, check for exits from the fuel depot. It says containment field active, turbolift shut down for the emergency one, airlock active. Let's see, check the containment field. So it says containment field activated, breach in fuel lines, trace the source of the breach, the system is registering a blast in one of the main fuel lines, the containment field has been activated to keep the explosion isolated. Awareness, that would imply the fuel lines connect directly to the hangar bay. If you could access the fuel lines, you could bypass the containment field entirely. Check the fuel lines. Although the fuel lines are currently sealed because there are no ships at the facility, they would open if a ship did arrive. Check for exits from the fuel depot. Turbolift to the administration level. Access denied. Check for exits from the fuel depot. Turbolift to the mining tunnels. So we can't go that way. Check the airlock. There it is. Open the door to the airlock. Voice print identification required. Strangely enough, this console has been voice printed. Not only does it require a code, but the code has to be spoken by the user's voice. So return to the main ones. We can destroy the console, which I'm not going to do. Let's try to access the comm system. Run a diagnostic. Signal unit destroyed. So access the cameras. Containment field camera. There's no way to shut down the field that you can see from this terminal. Maintenance level camera. Fuel line sensors, there's our stuff, and our droid! So since no ships are docked, we are sealed. We see the T3 unit. There's also some sort of metal case next to him. Let's go to the airlock camera. Okay, nothing there. Return to the main console functions. We could destroy the console, but I'm not going to, and I'll show you why. Because basically, you can destroy the console to get out the airlock, or we can go back over here and complete this little voice print ID sensor mission, which we'll do that. So basically we're going to go trick the HK unit into giving me the rest of the voice print because he's a moron and we all hate him. Alright, so here he is.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Bend over and let me kick you. Alright, what's that body there? Okay, yeah, let's see if we can trick him there. We're going to say, what's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Did he say anything at the end?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Alright, so we're going to say sonic sensor. Can you repeat that?
Recitation. Oh yes, Master.
And I'm going to skip it.
Last moments were... Addendum.
Alright, so we got the sonic sensor. It says, wait, so if you can play back his voice, can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed.
Okay, so persuade plus sonic sensor. The fact that you can mimic voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code to the console?
Proud answer. Master, I believe my vocabulary. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID.
What a moron.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yes, I think that's all I need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Will you...
Nope, never mind, I'll be going. Moron. I think he just gave us exactly what we needed. Alright, so we tricked the HK, and we found the T3M4, and he's damaged. Let's go ahead and save our game real quick. I'm getting close to the end of this episode. We're going to call this one YouTube 4. Okay, close. And let's head on back over to the turbo lift and get the heck out of here. Actually, I'll save it right there, and then we'll start the next episode at this point. So the next episode, we're going to walk across the surface of the asteroid over to the dormitory level and see if any of the miners have survived. Hope you all have enjoyed this one. I know that I am enjoying the fact that hopefully I have to talk to the HK unit a whole lot less at this point. And we're going to enter the voice print code.
Maintenance control, voice print ID, R1B5.
Oh yeah. So we're going to open the airlock with the maintenance officer override. Alright. Let's return to the console. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Yeah, let's just log out. There we go. So, anyway, like I said, hope you all enjoyed this one. That's going to be it for this. Wait a minute, this turbo lift. Where does this one go? To the administration level. That's not what I want. Yeah, we need to go back over to the airlock. So, yeah, hope you all enjoyed this episode. We will be back next time. Like I said, heading over to the dormitory, and we will keep this going. And let's see, is there airlock inner door? Okay, yeah, we need to go in here, and then I'll save it in here. Anyway, Peragus, Ostraca, signing out.